Sometimes, actually most of the times, when you've had a long day at office, you come at home and relax on the sofa or zone out in front of the TV. As relaxing and fun as it sounds, it is not anything but waste of time, especially when you're doing it every single day. Unless you're watching this channel, of course. Keep watching, okay? When I said that it's a waste of time, I didn't mean to say it like an Indian mom who asks her kids to not sit in front of the TV all day. I said that because the key to success and awakening is basically disrupting the ingrained habits. That's the second point in our process that we talked about in our previous videos. It's not about giving up everything you really love to do. It is more about breaking the habit, as Chester Bennington would have sung. Well, I'm sorry about that. But okay, let's try a 100-day experiment. Let's say you're addicted to drinking, smoking, watching TV, watching series on Netflix or something of that sort. You give up on everything for 3 months. Can you do that? I mean, let's say you're addicted to your phone, your smartphone usage. So you declare your house as a 2-week smartphone free zone. It's more about letting go of the compulsive behavior. There's something about these habits that you cannot live without doing them. And that's what we have to challenge. I'm not saying that drinking or smoking or watching TV or anything is right, wrong, good, bad, or any other adjective that you can put there. But if you're habitual of it, if you're addicted to it, then letting go of it and bringing that kind of a change in your life can do magical stuff for you. I did the 2-week experiment. I am a big social media addict. I mean, every 15 minutes you'll see a new WhatsApp story pop up. That's true even now, I guess. But yeah, when I tried it, it was wonderful. I mean, only 3 days into the process and I felt so relieved, so at peace, and I could actually concentrate on doing stuff that mattered to me. For example, I joined guitar classes. I was reading books again, which I always wanted to do before, but I didn't get time for. And I was spending this really beautiful time with myself that even if I keep sitting here, I know that I'm doing something. I'm training my mind, I'm meditating, I'm being in myself. And that kind of self-discovery is very much needed. I was in a conversation with one of my friends yesterday, and even he mentioned that if you want to be creative or if you want to know yourself better, especially in this crazy world out there, you need to spend at least an hour with yourself doing nothing. I mean, you don't need music, you don't need, TV, you don't need books. All you need is to be with yourself. And that's what we talked about in our last video about meditation. Another way to positively disrupt your life is by being choosy when it comes to your social circle. We live in an age of unprecedented connectivity, which means we're always connected, which is not good. You need to choose the right kind of people with the right kind of frequency and interact with them accordingly. The best bet is to select a few number of key relationships that actually matter to you, that make you grow, that are deep and provide some meaning to your life. If you're seeing friends out of politeness or out of social obligation, it's time to move on. We often elude ourselves into believing that being social is very much important because that's the typical Indian culture that we are brought up in. But if you don't feel like, if you don't think that it is adding any meaning to your life, you don't have to. And for that, you need to train your brain, which again comes down to meditating and, observing yourself better, etc. It's like a very entangled loop, and I'm sure you can get it. So we talked about 2 important things. One was challenging your habits, which you can't let go of. And second was choosing your friend circle or your social circle properly, being very picky about it. These 2 things can help you disrupt your life very positively. Try and let me know how it worked in the comment section. Let's move on to our next video.